He made the decision last year to go in a different direction with respect to how Disney is governed. And since the 1960s, they've enjoyed privileges unlike any company or individual in the state of Florida has ever enjoyed.
Florida's governor just got one-upped by Disney. In the wake of the two clashing over the state's Don't Say Gay bill, the board Ron Desantis handpicked to oversee Disney World just got stripped of its powers.
Yeah, that's right, it did. And as you can see, I've kind of fierce scarf and jacket game. But let's go ahead and talk more about Disney and what they just did to let Ron DeSantis know who's boss there in Florida. Here's more on that story. The current supervisors of the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District said that at a meeting with their predecessors last month, signed a development agreement with the company that gave Disney maximum developmental power over the theme park resort's 27,000 acres in Central Florida. Under the terms of the agreement, the district is prohibited from using the name Disney or any symbols associated with a theme park resort without the company's permission, nor can it use the likeness of Mickey Mouse, other Disney characters, or other intellectual property in any manner. The company can sue for damages for any violations, and the agreement is in effect until perpetuity, according to the declaration. The new board members held their first meeting earlier this month and said they found out about the agreement after their appointments. And let me tell you, they were not happy. That's right, because basically what happened here is that there was a board that was running that area of which Disney World sits on in Florida. And they had enjoyed all the rights of being their own government since the 1960s up until Ron DeSantis took issue with how Disney responded with the Don't Say Gay bill or the Stop Woke Act. And he decided to nudge the legislature there in Florida to say, hey, we are gonna take away those rights from you. And so that's what they did. But on the eve of legislature in Florida, they're making the decision. They went ahead and decided we're going to transfer the rights to another entity and we're gonna box out any new board that DeSantis appoints. So now those new board members, they do not have any powers, really. Brian Unks Jr., who is one of the new current board members who was appointed by DeSantis, well, he said this: we're gonna have to deal with it and correct it. It's a subversion of the will of the voters and the legislature and the government. It completely circumvents the authority of this board to govern. Yeah, he's pretty sad because Disney and its legal counsel decided to put the wheels in motion so that DeSantis doesn't get to win with all of his homophobia, anti-blackness, and craze. I appreciate it, Disney, even though I have my feelings about you, as you know. AB, your thoughts?
I mean, Disney pulled like a reverse Uno, everybody at the table draw 4 at this point, and I am here for it. I mean, I love how, these board members are so upset because I think the Republican Party in Wisconsin did the same thing to their governor. So I guess y'all can have a conversation about that because this is what happens when you don't do right. If you don't do right by the people, you get exposed like this. So I'm proud of Disney. I'm glad that they did it because I was a little concerned because it didn't seem like Disney was fighting back. But now we see they have something in their back pocket and it looks like it's even more effective than drawing this out in the court. So.
Exactly. I think that's in part because Bob Iger is back at the helm. And I know I've had my issues with Disney, but I respect Iger like nobody's business. And so I really do appreciate this move because hopefully shutting down DeSantis and his 2024 GOP presidential bid will be something that let's hope Disney helps support.